today is that have our politicians forgotten? And please don't take me otherwise, but have our politicians forgotten? Why? And I ask that question tonight because the country wants to know. Why do we send these politicians to Parliament? Why? A very principal question. In principle question, even a fourth grader or a fifth grader can answer because it's there in the civics book. But are they really doing it? Are they really doing it? That's the point. Because yours, the main point is that the point for which our politicians are sent to the Parliament is that they can raise the issues of people, your issues, the issues of the common people, the issues of the masses, the issues which really matter to you, to us. But is that happening? Is that happening? That's the big question. Because what's happening is that every day, on some issue or the other, on issue 1 or on issue 2, we see disruption and not discussion in the Parliament. I repeat, disruption and not discussion. So why? Why, I repeat, that there is disruption and not discussion? Can we ask? Can the people of this country ask to their own politicians who, with folded hands, come every election until one nation, one poll comes in, viewers? That is going to happen, I repeat, very often. But they only come with folded hands when they want our vote, the power of our finger. But once that is done, what happens is that they forget. Then for them, turning eyeballs, making headlines, making breaking news becomes the primary concern. Is that true? Because I'm forced to ask that tonight because, it has been said several times, even Arnab has raised it, that you know the amount of money which is spent for a mere 60 seconds. 60 seconds. I've spoken for 2 minutes. A member of Parliament speaks for a minute, 1.5 lakh rupees. An hour, 2.5 crores. And then multiply. I ask tonight, how many Indians make 1.5 lakh rupees a month? What is spent in a minute for our Parliament, for our issues? Yes, we know we are okay if you raise those issues which matter to us. It's understandable if someone from another state is raising another issue, it's okay. But when you see the leader of opposition, who, by the way, has been given a little bit chance by you people, from 44, 45, they came to 90 plus, 98, 99. They perceive it's out of 100. In reality, it's from 500 plus. But in that wrong perception, they have forgotten why they are there for. The people sitting on the treasury benches, the people in the power, the BJP, they need to deliver on their promises. And who will keep a check on them? The media will ask the question, but who will keep them in line? Who will ask Shahzad Poonawala a question? Who will ask the BJP a question? The opposition. But the problem is, the opposition has forgotten the issues of the people and they want Ambani and Adani to be their issue. They stand divided on Ambani and Adani. I'm not going into the depth of it, that when were these business houses set up? No one is against them. If they are right, they are right. If they are wrong, the law will take its own course. But for the opposition to forget everything what is happening in the country and to make these non-issues issues and forget to question the BJP on their promises, on vikas, that is development. 3 elections have taken place. Jharkhand, BJP lost. Maharashtra, Haryana, they won. Was development the main issue? Has the opposition asked that? Has development taken a pillion rider seat for the BJP? Has it or has it not? It is the opposition's job to ask. But I'm sorry, the opposition is too busy in trying to move to Sambal when they know they cannot. They cannot. Someone told Rahul Gandhi that it's a big highway. By the way, built up during Modi's regime. So you will get a drone shot. We get 50, 60 cars. 100, 200 people can gather at any time because it's a national highway. One of the busiest highway getting out of Delhi and into Delhi. So someone gave it this gyan to the leader of opposition that irrespective we will not be able to keep a foot into Uttar Pradesh, but we have to make Sambal the issue. Yes, Sambal is an issue. Ask the BJP on the point. You cannot go. BJP leader Shehzad cannot go. So the larger question is, has the opposition, and I ask it, has the opposition or have our politicians, that's a larger point, okay, have our politicians lost that connect to the people, or are they misguided in some way that they are unable to ask those questions which matter to us? Adani may matter to Rahul Gandhi for reasons best known to him, not to us. For us, the people of this country, what matters is development, major issues, women's safety, law and order, har ghar jal, sadak, bijli, pani, jobs for the youth, and price rise. Is that not an issue for the opposition? You want to rein in the government, you want to ask questions to the treasury benches, ask, but ask those questions which matter.